Hi everyone, how are you? It's me again, Ana Paulina. Today is a special activity video because I will show you an old presentation that I did the last year, and now that I'm taking this course effective presentation, I had like detect some mistakes that I did, and then I will show you a new presentation with the same information but a correct one. So let's start with it. Well, here we can see the topic. The topic is Nuevo León as culture. So we're going to learn a little aspect of Nuevo León and his people's culture. Well, again, my name is Ana Paulina. Let's start. Here we can see that I use like images and text, but the text actually didn't say you anything. And I did it like that because I was a little lazy and I hadn't comprehend the importance of a good presentation. So, okay, first of all, Nuevo León is a mix of cultures. We can see the subject like it's Aboriginal, it's Spanish, and it's American. And well, the next slide, we can see that, okay, I put an information, I put some words, and I put images, but it didn't tell you nothing. And I can tell you that when I presentate to my audience, I didn't do it so well. I just was like reading my templates, my slides, like, okay, gastronomy is like that and something. And pues, well, I hope to like fix it in the next presentation that I will show you. Then here you can notice that I use so many words and words because why? Because I didn't practice my presentation. I just do it, and then I did it to my class and was like, okay, that's all. Thank you. And I read and I think, and I'm sure that my audience was like, okay, I didn't learn anything, and that's so totally wrong in a presentation. Then here you have another slide. This presentation is too short, like too short, and it tells you nothing. You can see how I put here some groups and some images about these groups. And okay, this presentation can tell you nothing, really nothing, about a good culture in Nuevo León. Then I just put my bibliography. I put it in Spanish, so it's totally grown again because I didn't pay attention, and that's wrong. And well, let's talk about my detected mistakes in the presentation. First of all, I write wrong the, I put te, but it's the presentation, sorry about it. Okay, well, first of all, and you can notice, even if you didn't see me in this presentation, you can notice that I didn't practice this presentation, and practice is the most important thing in a presentation. And you can notice because I put so many words, because as I didn't practice, I just read in the class and read, and the audience was like, okay, thank you. And you can notice in the presentation that I had shown you. You can notice again that it hasn't an arranged material. I just put the information, shalala, and thanks. It has not instruction of the topic. It has not conclusion of the topic. You can notice that the presentation structure is poor and it's so lazy because I just want to like give my homework and thanks, bye. And again, you can notice it has too much words on the slide. It has an adjustment because I had many orthographic mistakes and I had an adjustment because I didn't care, and that's totally wrong. And you can notice again that the visual aids are so basic. I just put an images and words and nothing else. I didn't use like design graphic to like do a better wall presentation. So, well, because I have noticed, I say notice and I notice. I have like figured it out that I was so wrong in my last year presentation. So I did a new one to show you. Okay, let's talk about Nuevo León as culture is the same topic. You will see that I use the same information, but I just put the images and I will tell you about it, and I hope you like it. I hope you learn it. So let's start. First of all, we need to start with an introduction for my audience to know where we're going to talk about, where we're going to learn, and then when. First of all, I want to ask you, do you know Nuevo León or have you been there? Because, well, in my class, I know that everyone was from Nuevo León, but I don't know if someone else that are seeing me is not from here. So I ask you, do you know Nuevo León? And well, in this presentation, you're going to learn all about, you need to know about this northern state because Nuevo León is in the north of Mexico, and you will know about their people's culture. Okay, first of all, what we need to know about Nuevo León? Okay, we need to know about the Nuevo León is a mix of cultures. What does it mean? It means that it's an Aboriginal. Aboriginal means that we have like as descendants, indigenous people. We also have a Spanish culture in our culture because you can see it in our religion beliefs, and actually like good looking in our appearance. We can see that we have some Spanish culture in ours, and also we have an American culture in Nuevo León culture because Nuevo León is near of the border of the United States with Mexico, and then we have like adopt some styles, some gastronomy in particular, like flavors, meals, meats, and like the hamburgers, the French fries, etc. That we have learned. So yeah, Nuevo León has a mix of cultures, especially the Aboriginal one, the Spanish one, and the American one. Okay, let's talk about gastronomy. Sorry. Okay, some of the main dishes in Nuevo León are machacado. Machacado is like the egg and dried milk, and you can put like some tomatoes, onions, chili, and then you mix it all in your kitchen, and you have a special machacado. It's a traditional dish in Nuevo León. Also, we have the cabrito. The cabrito is like a gumling. It's like roasted, and they kind of love it in Nuevo León, especially in Monterrey. We also have a roast pork. Roast pork is, well, pork with many species. Everyone do it in their ways, but finally it's roast pork. We also love pumpkin empanadas or cajeta empanadas or pineapple empanadas. We love empanadas. Empanadas is like more Argentinian dish, but in Nuevo León we love pumpkin empanadas. And we have 2 quesadillas with cheese. What do I like make emphasis in cheese? Because not in all country they say quesadillas to a tortilla with cheese. They say quesadilla to a taco. So no, in Nuevo León is a tortilla and cheese. That's all. That's a quesadilla, and you can put anything you want, like some salsa, meat, guacamole, everything you want. But the quesadilla, it's just a tortilla and cheese. Okay, and some dessert that you need to know if you come to Nuevo León, it's glorias. Glorias is like a candy, like a caramel. It's like cajeta. I don't know if you know what it's cajeta, but it's like burnt milk, but no like literally burnt milk. It's a special combination that it gives you like a candy. It's delicious. It sometimes has pecan or dry fruits. You can know it if you come to Nuevo León. It's like a typical candy. And well, you need to know about our traditions and holidays that we celebrate if you come. Okay, one of the most traditions that we do is the Day of Death. I think this is in all Mexico states, but we have the culture of celebrating in Nuevo León too. We like remember of familiars that are passed away, and we do like altares and bring them her and his favorite foods. We also love posadas before Christmas Eve. We do posadas and it's like a party and they sing songs, etc. And also a special tradition and in holidays in Nuevo León is the New Year celebration. We all celebrate the New Year's and like have a brindis and convive with friends and something like that. And well, what do we need to know about the Northern music? So if you're going to a party, you will listen these groups. Okay, these are the most famous groups in the state. I mean, like the typical. We listen like any other types of music, but the one that distinguishes Nuevo León is the Northern music. And it can be missing in typical parties. We have like Los Tigres del Norte, Grupo Bronco, Cardenales de Nuevo León, Cadetes de Linares. Many groups. It's more like the music for old people or that usually sing it or hear it more. But anyways, we all know their songs. We have hear it in any party. So these are some famous groups and some music that we hear typically here in Nuevo León. And well, that's all. I know it's a short presentation, but I hope you have see the difference between the first one presentation and the new one, because it's the same information, but I had to structure it different. I have to practice. I have to know about the information. I didn't want just to read it. I tried to put like the more images that I want and 0 words. I tried to do so. I hope it's right. I hope you like it. I hope you learn it. So thanks. We have reached on the end of the presentation. I hope it was fair to you and you have learned new things about Nuevo León. Here I'm going to put again the bibliography. You can see that the bibliography has recuperated the 18th of August of 2020. We're in 2021. So yeah, the presentation was did the last year and I had fixed it from this year. Thank you. Bye.